The Dallas Mavericks suffered a significant blow to their team when Dwight Powell went out of the game with what looked like a torn Achilles last night. He'll likely be out for the rest of the season, and hopefully he'll make a complete recovery and come back even better than ever. But for the Mavs this season, they will now be without their starting center, and they should look to trade for a big to help them throughout their playoff hunt. So let's go over 3 centers the Mavericks should trade for to replace Dwight Powell's starting 5 spot. And before we get into it, if you want to see more daily NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on when this video will be coming out. So for the first trade, I have Dwayne Dedmon to the Mavs for Courtney Lee and a future second round pick. It's been known that Dedmon wants to trade out of Sacramento after signing a 3-year contract with them this summer, and he's been mainly out of the rotation for the Kings this season. He can likely be had for cheap, and I think his poor play this season can be chalked up to being in the Kings' wacky offensive system. Just last season with the Hawks, Dedmon was one of the most versatile big men in the NBA, as he was effective as a roll man in the pick and pop, and was solid on getting some post-ups as well. I think he would be a great fit for the Mavs offense as a 5 who can help spread the floor, and he would help open up the floor even more for Luka. I would also expect him to see a huge jump in his shooting percentages, as he would get a ton of open looks from Luka's playmaking. On defense, Dedmon is a very good rim protector, and he and Porzingis will make it very hard for opposing offenses to score in the paint. Overall, I think Dedmon will be a great option that can be had for cheap for the Dallas Mavericks. Next up, I have Andre Drummond to the Mavs for Courtney Lee, Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson, and a protected first round pick. I already talked about this potential trade in another video, but it still applies to this day and probably even more now. Drummond will be a great lob target for Luka, and he would boost the Mavs' rebounding rate greatly. I feel like Kristaps has taken a beating in his first season back trying to get boards, and Drummond will take a lot of pressure off of him and his body in this area. Andre is also a solid rim protector and has quick hands when guarding out at the perimeter and playing the passing lane, so I definitely think he could help boost the Mavs' defense as well. However, he would hurt the Mavs' spacing greatly, and it's hard to trust him at the free throw line in late game situations. So it would be a risky move for the Mavs, but it would be a high risk, high reward move that can pay off big time as the season goes on. And for the final trade on this list, I have Courtney Lee to the Wolves for Gorgui Dieng. This is probably my favorite trade on this list, and I think it will be a win-win move for both teams. For the Mavs, they will be getting a pretty versatile big man. Dieng has been very good as a starting center for the Wolves when Town was out, and he's been a solid backup overall on the season. On offense, he's a decent finisher at the rim, but what makes him pretty special is that he can also shoot from 3 as well. On the season, he's shooting 40% from 3 on 2.7 attempts per game, and he could really help space the floor for the Mavs. On defense, he is a solid rim protector as well, and he also has very quick hands in getting easy steals as well on strips. He would be an excellent replacement for Powell for cheap, and I think Dallas should make this trade if they can. The Wolves would do this trade to get an expiring contract in Lee, and they would be getting off from Dieng's $16 million contract left for next season. They will be able to clear cap space in this trade, and I think this will be a good move for both sides. So that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more daily NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on when this video will be coming out. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and hit me up if you want to talk about basketball or business. Just drop a comment down below on my photo or DM me, and I'll definitely try to get back to most of you guys there as well. Drop a comment down below on which trade you want to see the Mavs make. Let me know as I do all comments. I'm definitely interested to see what you guys have to say here as well. So without that being said, once again, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you on the next video. Peace.